Hello there, I am Tommy Taco and welcome back. I just completed a game against the Red Sox, a 6-2 Yankee victory. The game was scoreless up until the fifth, and then Gio Urshela and Gleyber Torres homer, and Mike Ford, who was called up earlier in the day from Scranton Wilkes Bar, hit a home run in his first at bat of the season as the Yankees pound out 11 hits to Boston's 8 in their 6-2 victory. For the Red Sox, Verdugo had a big game. He was 3 for 4 with 2 home runs and knocked in both of their runs. Garrett Cole picked up the W for the Yankees. He's now 9-6 on the season. He pitched 8 innings with 7 strikeouts, giving up only 6 hits and 2 earned runs. Tommy Kahnle pitched a scoreless ninth. Eduardo Rodriguez started for Boston. He pitched well up until the fifth, and then the Yankees got to him. He gave up 5 of the 6 runs. The Yankees picking up a run off of the Boston reliever Walden. And good day for the Yankees there. Won both games in the first 2 games in the Boston series and the last 2 in the Kansas City Royals series. So now the Yankees have won 4 in a row. Today I will be going over the trade rumors in the season, and I will be playing this game quick managing rather against Boston, and quick managing this game against Pittsburgh, and then I will play this game against the Pirates. Pirates not having that great of a season, but to be honest, I want to play in that stadium, so I will play the game on June 17th. As far as the trade rumors go now, I recently put J.A. Happ and Clint Frazier on the trade block to see if there was any interest. And I went to the trade block, and as far as Clint Frazier is concerned, the Rays, Athletics, and Pirates all have interest in Clint Frazier. I went to all 3 of those rosters to see if there was anything that could be worked out. All 3 of those teams have very good minor league rosters. I inquired about some of their prospects, however, they wanted too much. A lot of their prospects have A potential, so I could not find a deal so far. Hopefully some other teams will be interested. As far as J.A. Happ, the only team that is interested in him so far is the Kansas City Royals, and as I look throughout the league, we're midway through June, and there's only 2 teams that are interested in acquiring starting pitching at the moment, which I find odd. However, hopefully business will pick up as we get into July. It would be hard to trade Happ to Kansas City. I already tried to make a couple deals. Because I would have to take some salary back, and they don't really have any players that are making a lot of money. So dealing him to Kansas City would be a tall order. Hopefully some other teams will make some offers. So that's that. We'll go to the calendar now, and we'll quick manage these 2 games. Severino versus the former Yankee Nathan Eovaldi. Last game of a 3-game set, Yankees going for the sweep. That would be wonderful. We have an overcast day in Fenway Park. Severino 6-1 with a 3.35. Now let's see the lineup real quick. We'll give Hicks a day off. We'll give Voit the day off. We'll give LeMahieu the day off. And play Tyler Wade. We'll lead Gardner off. Bear with me for just a moment here. And we'll have Judge DH and Stanton play the field. And that's what the lineup will look like today against Nathan Eovaldi. We got Gardner, Judge, Torres, Stanton, Sanchez, Tauchman, Urshela, Ford, and Wade coming up next.
Play ball.
All right, Brett Gardner leading it off for the Bombers here in Beantown. It'll be Gardner followed by Judge and Torres against Nathan Eovaldi, who's 3-4 with a 4.57 ERA this season. Brett Gardner disappointing so far with only a 2.09 batting average in 3 home runs. And he leads off the game by striking out. That'll bring up Judge. He singles. And Torres walks, so now we have runners at first and second with 1 out. And the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, comes to the plate. And he flies out, but Judge advances on the flyout. Runners at the corners with 2 outs for the catcher, Gary Sanchez. And he grounds out to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Yankees in the first. Bottom of the first now for the Boston Red Sox. Benintendi followed by Devers and J.D. Martinez. Benintendi leads off with a single. And Devers triples to give the Red Sox the early 1-0 lead. Martinez digs in. He grounds out. Devers does not score. Score still 1-0. Xander Bogaerts steps to the plate. He walks. Now there's runners at the corners with 1 out for Mitch Moreland. And he strikes out. And Martinez was caught stealing, so a double play by the Yankees. Strike him out, throw him out. And Mitch Moreland strikes out, so the Red Sox only get 1 run, and after 1 inning, 1-0 Red Sox. Yankees batting in the 7th. Tauchman, Urshela, and Ford due up against Eovaldi. Tauchman singles. Gio singles, and the Yankees are cooking with gas now as they have runners at the corners with 0 outs. Ford strikes out. That'll bring up Tyler Wade. And he ends the inning with a double play. So the Yankees leave some men on base, and now the Red Sox turn to bat here in the 2nd. Chavis, Verdugo, and Vasquez due up against Severino. And Michael Chavis hits a home run, and the Red Sox now lead 2-0. Verdugo digs in. He grounds out. Vasquez flies out, and Jackie Bradley Jr. strikes out to end the inning, but the Red Sox pick up another run, and after 2, lead the Bombers 2-0. Brett Gardner, followed by Judge and Torres. Gardner's hit by a pitch. He's on first. We're going to try and steal. And he's caught stealing. Fantastic. Judge digs in now. He walks. That'll bring up Torres. He strikes out. Aaron Judge on first with 2 outs, and Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. And he strikes out to end the inning. Bottom of 3 now for the Red Sox with the top of the order, Benintendi, Devers, and Martinez against Severino. Sevy strikes out Benintendi, strikes out Devers, and strikes out Martinez. So Severino reaching back and letting it fly, striking out the side, and after 3, it's still 2-0 Boston. Top 4 for the Yankees, Sanchez, Tauchman, and Urshela due up. Eovaldi strikes out Sanchez, who walks Tauchman, bringing up Urshela, who hits into an inning-ending double play. Bottom of 4 now for the Red Sox, hanging on with a 2-0 lead. Bogaerts grounds out. Moreland lines out. That'll bring up Michael Chavis, who homered in his last at-bat and has 10 on the season. And he flies out to end the inning. 2-0 Red Sox after 4. Top of 5 for the Yankees now. Ford, Wade, and Gardner, 3 lefties due up against the hard-throwing Nathan Eovaldi, who is rolling right along. But he walks forward to lead off the 5th, bringing up Wade. And he hits into a double play. Boy, Yankees have already hit into a couple of them that could have been some rallies so far. Gardner digs in with nobody on and 2 out. He walks. Let's do a little hit and run with Judge. And nothing doing there. He grounds out to end the inning. The Yankees through 5. They have 5 goose eggs up on the board and trail 2-0. Bottom 5 now for the Bo Sox. Verdugo, Vasquez, and Bradley. Severino still in there. Gets Verdugo to fly out. Vasquez lines out. Bradley walks with 2 outs, getting it back to the top of the order for Benintendi. He singles. Now runners at first and second with 2 outs for Devers. And he hits a 3-run home run off of Luis Severino. And now the Yankees trail the Red Sox 5-0. J.D. Martinez comes to the plate. He singles. 2 outs, runner at first for Bogarts. He strikes out to end the inning, but the Red Sox put 3 on the board and now lead their division rival Yankees 5-0. Top of 6 now for New York. Torres, Stanton, and Sanchez due up. Torres leads off the 6th with a single. Stanton follows suit with a single. Now we have runners at first and second with no outs for Gary Sanchez. He strikes out. Tauchman digs in. He pops out. Now Torres and Stanton still on first and second with 2 outs for Urshela. He flies out to end the inning. So the Yankees have runners on again, but can't push any across the plate. Another scoreless inning. Red Sox lead 5-0 as they bat here in the bottom of the 6th. Moreland, Chavis, and Verdugo against Severino. Severino gets Moreland to fly out. Chavis strikes out, and Verdugo grounds out in a uneventful 6th for the Red Sox. Top of 7 now for the Yankees. Ford, Wade, and Gardner due up. Evaldi still in the game. Gets Ford to ground out, gets Wade to fly out, but Gardner doubles, so there's 2 outs. Brett Gardner at second for Aaron Judge, who's DHing today.
Your attention, please.
And the Red Sox make a call to the bullpen for Heath Hembry, who's 6-2 with a 5.29 ERA. And Judge goes, big fly, all rise, and now the Yankees only trail by 3. 5-2. Gleyber Torres digs in with 2 out and grounds out to end the inning. But the Yankees chip away at that lead and trail the Red Sox 5-2. Bottom of 7 now for the Red Sox. Vasquez, Bradley, and Benintendi will be due up. Let's see. Severino, we're going to take him out. Less than stellar today, that's for sure. Let's get Chad Green into the game. Green to face Vasquez, Jackie Bradley, and Benintendi. Green not his normal dominant self this season. 1-4 with a 4.45 ERA thus far. He gets Vasquez to ground out. Jackie Bradley Jr. strikes out. 2 outs and Benintendi singles, so now 2 outs with a runner at first for Rafael Devers. And Green gives up another single, 2 on and 2 out for the 3-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez, who is batting .290 with 17 home runs this season. And Green serves up a gopher ball, and now the Red Sox lead 8-2. Oh boy. Xander Bogaerts digs in with 2 out. Green gives up a single to him to bring up Moreland. He singles as well. Green, we're going to keep him in there. And he strikes out the batter to end the inning, but the Red Sox pick up 3 more runs. And now the Yankees trail the Red Sox 8-2. Top of the 8 now for the Yankees. Stanton, Sanchez, and Tauchman will come to the plate against Heath Hembry. Stanton singles. Sanchez strikes out. Tauchman strikes out. Urshela walks. 2 on and 2 out for Mike Ford. He singles, knocking in a run, and the Yankees trail 8-3. Here's Tyler Wade, who's batting a minuscule 116 on the season. He will face the left-hander Hernandez, who just came into the game for the Red Sox. And he grounds out to end the inning. But the Yankees pick up a run and now trail 8-3. Bottom 8 now for the Red Sox. Verdugo, Vasquez, and Jackie Bradley Jr. will be batting to lead off the inning. We will call on, why don't we get Aroldis Chapman some work? Let's see if he can turn it around. Verdugo, Vasquez, and Jackie Bradley Jr. against the struggling Aroldis Chapman. 0-3 with a 7.91. He gives up a single to Verdugo. Walks Vasquez. And walks Jackie Bradley Jr. This guy is a tire fire. Holy cow. All right, Benintendi, no outs, bases loaded. Can Chapman respond? Of course he can't, and the Red Sox now lead 10-3 as he gives up a single and 2 runs score and take him right out. I don't know what to do with him at this point. Jonathan Holder comes into the game now. And Devers greets him with a single. Bases loaded, no outs for J.D. Martinez. A sac fly, another run scores. 11-3 Red Sox. Bogart's batting, 2 on with 1 out. He flies out, so Holder retires the first 2 batters he sees, and now Moreland will be batting with runners at first and second and 2 outs. And Holder gets out of the inning, but the Red Sox score 3 more runs, and the Yankees now trail 11-3. Top of the 9th now, and the top of the order for the Yankees. Gardner, Judge, and Torres. And Brett Gardner leads off with a triple. Judge strikes out. Torres strikes out. Giancarlo Stanton walks. Runners at the corners for Gary Sanchez. And he strikes out to end the inning. And the Red Sox have defeated the Yankees 11-3. Severino picks up the loss. He's 6-2 on the season. Nathan Eovaldi picks up his 4th win to even his record at 4-4 as Rafael Devers wins Player of the Game honors, going 4 for 5 with 2 runs, a home run, 4 ribbies, and a triple. So not a very good day for the Bombers there. There's an off day. And then we are going to quick manage this game in Pittsburgh. James Paxton will be on the bump for the Yankees. A clear day in Pittsburgh as Paxton and his 11-0 record with that 2.39 ERA rolls into Pittsburgh to face Jamison Talion and the Pirates. We're going to give Sanchez the day off. He hasn't gotten it rolling since he's returned from injury. It would be nice to see that. No DH as we are in the National League Park. And that's how we are going to roll today. We'll go LeMahieu, Judge, Torres, Stanton, Voit, Hicks, Urshela, and Kratz against Jamison Talion and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Coming up next.
Play ball.
LeMahieu, Judge, and Torres will lead off against Jamison Talion here in Pittsburgh. LeMahieu grounds out to start the game. Aaron Judge with his 21 homers digs in. And he walks. He'll be at first base with 1 out for Gleyber Torres, who's batting .280 with 13 home runs this season. And he grounds into a fielder's choice. And that'll bring up Giancarlo Stanton with Torres at first. And he flies out to end the inning. The Yankees go down without a run. Bottom of the first for Pittsburgh now. Newman, Frazier, and Reynolds against the undefeated 11-0 James Paxton. Newman batting .294 this season. He singles to lead off the game. Let's try and pick him off. Let's try again. No, he's safe. All right, let's pitch to Adam Frazier now. He strikes out. Newman is caught stealing. Reynolds digs in. He walks, so he'll be at first base with 2 outs for the cleanup hitter Jose Osuna. And he flies out to end the inning. Zip, zip after 1. Top of second now for New York. Voit, Hicks, and Urshela due up. And Luke Voit goes big fly, and the Bombers now lead Pittsburgh 1-0. Aaron Hicks digs in. He singles. He'll be at first with no outs for Gio Urshela. Gio pops out. Here comes Kratz. He lines out. 2 outs, Hicks at first. Paxton batting. And he grounds into a fielder's choice to end the inning. But the Yankees pick up a run on the big fly from Luke Voit and lead the game 1-0. Bottom of second now for the Buccos. Polanco, Hayes, and Tucker due up. Polanco grounds out. Hayes strikes out. And Tucker grounds out. And the Pirates go down in order. 1-0 Yankees after 2. Top of 3 now for the Yankees. LeMahieu, Judge, and Torres due up. LeMahieu grounds out. Judge reaches on an error. Torres flies out, so Judge is at first with 2 outs for Stanton. And Stanton singles to put runners at the corners with 2 outs for Luke Voit, who homered in his last at-bat and has 17 on the season. Okay, that happened so fast I couldn't even process it, but he looks like Voit got a hit and one of the runners was thrown out on the base pass, but the Yankees get a run and lead the Pirates 2-0. Pirates now batting bottom of third. Luke Melee, Jamison Talion, and Newman due up against Paxton. Melee grounds out. The pitcher Talion grounds out. And the leadoff hitter Newman is retired. 2-0 Yankees after 3. Top of 4 for the Yankees. Hicks, Urshela, and Kratz due up. Hicks grounds out. Urshela singles, and Kratz hits into an inning-ending double play. Nothing doing for the Yankees in the 4th. Bottom of the 4th now for the Pirates. Frazier, Reynolds, and Osuna due up. Paxton gets Frazier to ground out, strikes out Reynolds, and gets the cleanup hitter to fly out. Nothing doing for Pittsburgh here in the 4th. Top of 5 now for the Bronx Bombers. Paxton leading off, followed by LeMahieu and Judge. Paxton grounds out. LeMahieu walks to bring up Judge. Judge singles, and now there's runners at first and second with 1 out for Gleyber Torres. Torres grounds out, but both runners advance on the play to bring up Stanton with 2 outs and runners at second and third. And Stanton grounds out to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Bombers in the 5th. Bottom of 5 now for the Pirates. Polanco, Hayes, and Tucker due up. Polanco pops up. Cabrian Hayes digs in. He pops out. Tucker walks, so he's at first with 2 outs for Luke Melee. And they are both retired, and Paxton gets out of the inning. 2-0 New York after 5. Top of 6 now for the Bombers. Voit, Hicks, and Urshela due up. Talion still in the game and strikes out Voit and gives up a big fly to Aaron Hicks, a solo home run for the Bronx Bombers, and the Yankees now lead 3-0. Gio Urshela steps in. He'll be facing Nick Berti, who relieves Talion. Birdie with a 6.23 ERA to go with his 2-1 record. He gets Urshela to pop out and strikes out Kratz to end the inning. The Yankees get another run on a solo shot by Aaron Hicks and lead the Pirates 3-0. Pittsburgh batting in the bottom of the 6th. Melee, the pitcher slot, and then back to the top of the order with Newman. Melee flies out.
Your attention, please.
Kevin Kramer will pinch hit for the pitcher, and he will walk to bring up Newman. He also walks. Let's see if Paxton can settle down facing the lefty Adam Frazier. And he gives up a single, and Pittsburgh gets on the board and trails the Yankees now 3-1. Reynolds batting against James Paxton. He strikes out. That'll bring up Jose Ozuna with 2 outs and 2 on, facing James Paxton. And he strikes out. Paxton survives the 6th, and the Yankees lead 3-1. Top of 7 now for New York. Paxton followed by LeMahieu and Judge. We're going to leave Paxton in there. He still had at least half of his energy, I believe. Michael Feliz will now come into the game with a 1-3 record and a bloated 6.37 ERA, facing the pitcher Paxton, and he strikes him out. That'll bring us to the top of the order with DJ LeMahieu, followed by Judge. LeMahieu grounds out, and Aaron Judge goes big fly, all rise, and now the Yankees lead 4-1. Gleyber Torres, in his 13 home runs on the season, steps in, and he flies out to end the inning, but the Yankees pick up another run on another solo shot by Aaron Judge, and they lead the Buccaneers 4-1. Bottom of 7 now for the hometown Pirates, Polanco, Hayes, and Tucker. Polanco strikes out. Cabrian Hayes, one of their highly touted prospects, he will be batting here against James Paxton. He grounds out. Now Cole Tucker will be batting, and he strikes out to end the inning, so Paxton continues his dominant pitching, and the Pirates trail the Bombers 4-1. Yankees batting, top of the 8th now. Giancarlo Stanton, followed by Voit and Hicks. Stanton singles to lead off the inning rather. Voit, he singles, and runners are at the corners for Hicks now. And he doubles in a run, and the Yankees now lead 5-1. Pitching change for the Pirates, Clay Holmes, who has only pitched 1 inning so far this season, will face Urshela and Kratz. And Urshela singles, and now the Yankees lead 6-1. Eric Kratz batting, and he grounds into an inning-ending double play, but the Bombers pick up 2 more runs and lead Pittsburgh 6-1. Bottom of 8 now for the Pirates. Melee, the pitcher slot, and Newman. Let's keep an eye on Paxton here. He strikes out Melee. He'll be facing Jason Martin, who's pitch hitting for the pitcher. Jason Martin walks. Paxton hits Newman. That'll bring up Frazier. And Frazier gets a single, and now the Pirates trail 6-2. I think it's time for Paxton to go. He had a productive day. He will be responsible for the 2 runners on base. And we will bring in none other than Adam Ottavino. He'll be facing Reynolds and Ozuna, the 3-4 hitters for Pittsburgh. And Reynolds singles to bring up Ozuna. And then Ozuna hits a 3-run shot off of Ottavino. And now New York only leads by a run, 6-5. Gregory Polanco, who has 11 home runs to go with his .298 batting average, will be facing Adam Ottavino. He walks to bring up Hayes, and Hayes grounds out to end the inning. But the Pittsburgh Pirates show some gusto and fight back, and now trail the Yankees 6-5 at the end of 8. Top of 9 now, the pitcher slot due up for the Yankees. Richard Rodriguez comes into the game now, 2-0 with a 2.22 ERA on the season. We are going to pinch hit for Ottavino. How about we pinch hit Michael Tuckman?
Your attention, please.
He grounds out. That'll bring us to the top of the order with LeMahieu and Judge. LeMahieu grounds out. And Judge goes big fly again. His second of the ball game, and the Yankees get a little breathing room and now lead 7-5. Gleyber Torres digs in off of Richard Rodriguez, and he doubles, so 2 outs and a runner at second for the cleanup hitter Stanton, who pops out to end the inning. But the Yankees pick up another run and now have a 2-run lead going into the 9th. We will make a pitching change and bring in the closer, Zach Britton. Let's see if he can get the job done. 7-5 Yankees, bottom of the 9th now. Britton coming in with his 1-1 record and 1.47 ERA, having assumed closing duties from the struggling Aroldis Chapman. Let's see what Britton can do. He gets Tucker to ground out, Melee to ground out. JT Riddle now will bat for the pitcher, and he will strike out, and the Yankees have defeated the Pirates 7-5. Jamison Talion picks up the loss. He's 5-6 on the season. James Paxton improves to 12-0 on the season with that 2.49 ERA, a wonderful season so far. Zach Britton picks up his 3rd save, and Aaron Judge is the player of the game. 3 for 4, 3 runs, 2 home runs, 2 ribbies, a walk, and a partridge in a pear tree as the Yankees win the game in Pittsburgh 7-5. Our next broadcast will be this game in Pittsburgh, a game I will be playing with the Yankees. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the bump for the Yanks, and old rival Chris Archer, who used to be with the Rays and faced the Yankees a bunch, will be facing a familiar foe in Pittsburgh. I hope to see you there. Thank you for tuning in. Take care.